Hi, my name is John Hostetter, and I'm here today to walk you through my self directed learning opportunity. Before we get into the opportunity itself, I just want to give you a little bit of background about myself as an educator. I'm currently a first grade teacher in an entirely Google based district. What I mean by this is that we run our email and our accounts through Access, which is housed within Google. So our native email is Gmail for that matter. I'm also a member of the tech team, and I've been on the tech team since pre pandemic. So, as we navigated through the pandemic as a staff, it was my responsibility with a small team of my coworkers to assist others in reaching their students the best possible way that we could through remote learning, utilizing things like Google Classroom, Google Slides, and some other Google products as well. As we've come out of the pandemic, we've also assisted other teachers in incorporating new technologies within the classroom, such as smart boards, Elmos, and J-Touch boards. With all of this, it made the most sense for me to go for my Google Level 1 certification. I chose this certification because it aligns with my role as a tech team member, but also it aligns with the district in that we are a Google based district. Our principal actually encouraged us to go and get this certification as it closely related to what we were already doing within the classroom, such as things like Google Sheets, Google Docs, utilizing Gmail, Google Slides, and with the pandemic, really diving in and using Google Classroom to reach our students remotely, but also as we came back into the classroom and using that to further engage our students in their learning. Just a little bit more information as to why I chose Google and why I think it is a useful certification to get. Google has a variety of useful products, some of which I've already mentioned, like Gmail, but there's some lesser known ones as well, like YouTube, which some people overlook that is actually a member of the Google family. Other things like Google Docs, Google Slides, and of course, Google Classroom as an educator makes the most sense for me to get that. It also has a seamless integration with our student Chromebooks. We have a 1-to-1 technology ratio within our district, and every device that the student has is actually a Chromebook. So everything is logged in and already accessible, built directly into that computer, being that it is a Chromebook. So students can log right in and get onto Google Classroom and use many of the other Google products as well. And in my personal opinion, I feel that Google is sort of the universal standard as opposed to other competitors. You may see other people that use things like Microsoft or Apple, but Google is something that is very familiar and everyone at least has used some of the products within their time. So now that you know a little bit about why I chose to get the Google Level 1 certification, how can you obtain it? Well, to register for the Google exam, it's as simple as going onto their website, taking a look at what they offer through the certification, and it walks you right through the registration process. Prior to taking your exam, Google has 13 units that they offer to help you review for the exam, which are completely free. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. As for the exam itself, they give you a 3-hour window to take this test online with a variety of different questions, which we will also talk about in a moment. And for the level 1 certification exam, all you have to do is pay a $10 exam fee every time you take the test. So here are some of the units and trainings that Google offers to help you prepare for your exam. Now, these trainings are totally optional, but they're highly recommended as it will kind of walk you through each of the products and go over some of the material that will be covered on the test. So just a quick rundown of some of these units. They can range from things like getting ready to use technology in the classroom, expanding access to helping and learning, having a paperless classroom, saving time communicating, organizing activities for yourself and others, bring your meetings and student work online, as well as measure, understand, and share student growth. Just a few more of the units here. teaching students basic online skills, building interactive lessons, captivating your class with video, and facilitating group work and promoting digital citizenship and positive online behavior. And again, these are totally optional, but they are all offered free right within the Google certification website. What Google hopes you to achieve by the end of this from the registration website itself are these three main learning outcomes. One being getting recognition, which will allow you to distinguish yourself as an educator and be recognized for the work that you've done. You can also demonstrate proficiency in advancing your professional development while validating your proficiency with Google tools for the classroom. And lastly, the learning outcome they want you to achieve is making a bigger impact, engaging and doing more with your students by utilizing technology. So, after reviewing all of the preparation materials offered by Google, it was time for me to take the test. So I registered. I received an email from Google that would tell me how long I had to take the test and how I could go about doing that. All of those instructions will be in an email after you register and pay the $10 exam fee. Upon taking the test, you will find a variety of questions, such as multiple choice, matching products to things that they offer, and ordering steps that you might need to do in order to complete a product. For the level 1 certification exam, there are no short answer questions and no demonstration necessary. That will be encountered in the level 2 exam. In order to take this test, however, you must have a computer with a webcam, and if you were to fail your test on the first time, there is a short waiting period between attempts, which will allow you to review that material and better prepare for the exam on the second time. It's also important to note that when you are taking the Google Level 1 certification exam, it is completely open book, and you are allowed to use your web browser during the exam. Those are all acceptable things when taking your Google Level 1 exam. So after I was able to pass the test, what this does for me is gives me certification that's good for 3 years. And I've been able to achieve some of those learning outcomes set forth by Google as well, which includes showing that I'm well-versed in Google and its products, which relates to me being on the tech team within my own district. And it also comes with a badge shown on the screen, as well as a certificate that has my name showing that I completed the Level 1 certification exam. From here, I would like to achieve my Google Level 2 certification as well. And as I previously mentioned, the Level 2 exam will have me show some demonstration of my understanding by utilizing those different products and some of the lesser known Google products as well. This will be definitely something that you have to prepare for a little bit more as opposed to the Level 1 certification exam. Beyond there, you can actually become a Google certified trainer, but realistically, that's not something that would make sense for me at this time as a first grade teacher. What I plan to do with my Google certification is use my skills to assist my colleagues and better engage my students in a technological classroom. So I hope you found this review of my Google Level 1 certification exam and preparation helpful, and thank you for listening.